finally got a better camera, or a decent camera for now, you know, whatever. Anyway, so this is probably just the basic blog thing going on here, because I still haven't gotten able to record any vocals because I have been terribly sick. Terribly, like. So basically what we're gonna do here is just, I guess, talk about music. Yeah, we're gonna talk about music today. We're gonna talk about music, and you know how it warms the soul. Nah, just kidding. Actually, no, just you might see me wear like a lot of like band shirts. Like today I'm wearing Starset, you know. If you don't know who Starset is, then you don't know music, because it's like the new updated rock version kind of thing going on here. So basically, like, you have like this techno going on, and it's like Breaking Benjamin kind of thing. And if you don't know who Breaking Benjamin is, well, you need to look them up too, because they're just legit. Like legit. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just my kind of rock. So basically what I listen to is a lot of rock music. Listen to like a lot of Escape the Fate, a lot of Falling in Reverse, you know, Bless the Fall, We're Live, the whole genre thing. Listen to old school, the Metallica, the Kiss, Led Zeppelin, all that other stuff. Sometimes I listen to pop music like Adam Lambert. Like Adam Lambert is, oh my god, Adam Lambert is Adam Lambert. So basically we have other things I listen to, like I listen to Panic and Fall Out Boy and Paramore, New Politics, basically like everything, and then you have my weirdness going on where I listen to Eminem and Ice Cube and Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg, and I mean here and there you'll hear me listen to Blood on the Dance Floor for crying out loud. Like, music to me is just music. Like, music is music. And basically that's what I like to listen to. So, I mean, you'll see like I'm a hardcore fan of just everything. Like, I just love freaking singing. And like, the only thing I cannot stand is like today's rap music, where like talk about drugs and screwing on hoes, and just the stuff is just, I don't know. Like, I feel like it just triggers a lot of things, and that's why like today in the world we have a lot of fucking shootings and everything. And basically it's just stupid. Like, oh, why'd you do it? I don't know why he did it. Well, maybe you should maybe you should freaking look at what your kids are listening nowadays. Like, I'm not saying that you should like judge on what your kids listen to, but I think you should do something about it. Like, if you feel like they're getting triggered by something that makes them go berserk and make them want to shoot everything, then you need to get help. Like, that's just not cool. So basically, like, that's why I listen to the music I listen to. Like, everybody's like, well, do you know this song, or do you know that song? And it's like, well, no, I don't know that song. I don't like listening to the radio. So you hear me listening to like other things, so my own music. Like, oh my god, like, I mean, Escape the Fate, like, freaking Craig over here released a new Dead Rabbits and everything, and I'm pretty excited about that one. Like, that one was pretty cool, because Dead Rabbits, like, they live in the same genre, but it's like more like screaming, like, oh, you know, you get that stuff done, you go and you get it, and just, like, it's just so much adrenaline. And even if you're in a bad mood, you listen to that and you're like, hell yeah, I'm in a better mood now. Like, you went and you took my Pop-Tart, screw you, man, I'm gonna listen to this, and then, you know, go fuck yourself, I don't care. Basically, it just, that kind of music just makes me like, it just makes me very like who I am today. Like, I'm careless, not really careless, but optimistic, feel like, you know, you do what you want, you know, hey, that guy over there was purple, oh, he likes purple, oh god, he likes purple, you know, that's totally okay. And, yeah, you know, basically it's just, music's gotten me a lot of places today. Like, if it wasn't for a lot of the songs I listened to, I'd probably still be like where I was like 3 years ago. And it's like, 3 years ago it was like, it was like my freshman year in high school, and the worst thing I remember is a lot of friends, like, I would just stop being friends with a lot of friends, and I just started feeling depressed because they would just put me down, and I just had to get rid of it. And I used to cut myself and do all this other stuff, but if it wasn't for the music I listened to, then I wouldn't be here now. Like, I had a friend that showed me RuPaul. Like, I knew who RuPaul was. I didn't know that they sang. And I was like, oh my god, you know, who is this? You know, they be singing stuff like singing about champions and, you know, be who you are, you know, no matter what, you always have a home with me. It's just, it really touched me. So it's just like, you know, music does a lot of things for people, and what we don't understand is that basically you're going to judge someone else's music, you're not going to get anywhere because they listen to that music for a reason. Like when they say don't judge the screaming unless you know the meaning kind of thing, like that's honestly true. Like, I mean, I have no right to judge over the rapping and everything about, you know, them killing the daughters and snorting coke off of hookers' asses and stuff like that. Like, you know, I have no right to judge that. You know, you want to listen to that, that gets you in a better mood, you go for it, you know, whatever. That's why I listen to Eminem. But music can get you a lot of places, and it does so much for people, and that's what nobody understands, that music can just, it touches the soul. Like, the other day, just listening to the Gorillaz, and like, I was going through a really, really bad time, and I remember it was like sometime in January, in the beginning of January, I guess this month you want to call it, like, we had a break and everything, and I had a lot of things going on, and I felt like, you know, I wasn't good enough for anything, because that's how I felt. And then I listened to this one song, and, you know, it was like a 7-minute song of just random, sound like Chinese music kind of thing, it's just random stuff, and it touched me. Like, it felt amazing. Like, I was like, oh my god, I just contemplated life right now. I feel more alive when I do this. Like, why I finally found a song that, like, you know, I can just think and be like, you know what, I have no reason to be sad. I have no reason to be angry. You know, people screw me over all the time. That's totally fine, you know. I'm just gonna get over it. They can go live their life. They can go have all the bad karma that they want. So, basically, just, you know, music touches the soul so much. And I don't think we should judge anybody from that. And it's just different. So, I mean, that's how my input is on music, and this is how I feel, you know. So like I was saying the other day, I was sick, right? And I still kind of am, because I still got a raspy throat, and I'm still kind of like 24/7. And, you know, I can't like laugh as hard, because then I just really, really, really like start dying. Crazy. So, when I'm sick and I have a cough, it usually starts with like a sore throat. So, it all started when it was Martin Luther King Day, you know. Didn't go to school, didn't have school, you know, whatever. You know, Chinese food. And, you know, I was hungry, I was starving, I was like, oh yeah. And I put the egg roll in my mouth. I didn't think it was as hot to my hand, so I put it in my mouth. And I really didn't want to spit it out because of common courtesy, just so I can spit it out and put it back in my mouth. Like, that's just gross. So, I just swallowed it. And so, like, that whole day, I felt like I burnt my throat. Like, I didn't think it was possible, but it's possible. Like, you're burning your tongue, but your whole throat. So, basically, I was just like, oh, you know, I still gotta go to work, I can't do anything, and I was like, no, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. So, Tuesday came around, and I couldn't talk. Like, I mean, I kind of talked, but not as much. I couldn't talk, like, as much, and it hurt so bad. So, I was like, oh, and, like, that's when, like, I started getting a runny nose, and I was like, oh, great, you know, I'm getting sick. So, by Wednesday, I couldn't talk, I couldn't move, I was just drained. I was like, oh, I don't want to go anywhere, I don't want to do anything. So I basically just, all I did was stay home, and I ended up chugging some cough syrup. It's called Robitussin. So it's right here, Robitussin, maximum strength, and something like that. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna focus on y'all. Focus there. Anyway, well, it's a Robitussin. If you don't know what Robitussin is, well, it's some good stuff. And I ended up chugging it, and yeah, I mean, I was just chugging, normal day, going in the bathroom, not the bathroom, but going in the kitchen. I was like, oh, you know, I'll feel fine, don't worry about it, I'll be fine. And yeah, it wasn't fine. So here's actually what really happened. And what are you doing you know, just chugging some cough syrup, you know, cause my cough. I never know what you're chugging. You could be chugging crap. It's probably expired. You're worse than your father. Oh my god. So Thursday came around. I went back to school. Not Thursday. It was Thursday. I took a bottle then too, but I was a little better. I wasn't really. I mean, I could go to school, whatever. So Friday came around, and I ended up chugging the night before, you know, some cough syrup. And all my classes, I was just like, oh my god, oh my god. I was like, it was like I was high on cough syrup. You know, I don't know what being high or being drunk or all that stuff is, because I don't do that stuff. But this cough syrup made it seem like I was like in another world. I don't remember anything I did. And the only thing I remember really is just like everybody was like, what is wrong with you? And some of the videos that I have, like, of people recording me like, dude, and just like, I was like, I don't remember this. Like, sometimes when I get sleep deprived, I don't remember what I do, what I say. I just talk about life. Like, it's crazy when Real Me comes out when I'm tired or something else is wrong with me or I'm drugged up. So, basically, you know, life lesson, you know, don't chug cough syrup, okay? Okay, ever since school started this semester, it was like September, October, I don't know. I think it's sometime in September. You know, because I've always been trying to be picked on like all my life, and sometimes I don't really let it slide. Because I started speaking up for myself by like my 5 school years, and I was like, you know what, I don't know who you think you are, you can go screw yourself. I don't care. So this past couple of like months, because like now it's January and everything, I've been having like a stalker kind of thing going on. Like, these guys think it's like, it's okay to like pick on people, because I've heard a lot of things about them. It's just awful. It's awful people that just like need to just get out. Like, I don't know what people think it's okay to like pick on other people. Like, it's just, anyway, like, they come up to me, and I guess this kid named Josh supposedly had a crush on me, and I was just like, well, you know, you shouldn't, because why? You know, it's just stupid. And he'd always come, like, always say whenever I walked into class, oh, I'm glad you're here today. It's nice to see you today. I was starting to get worried. And as many times as I've told him, I am not interested, dude, so don't even try. I was like, I won't be interested. I'll never be interested. Trust me. I don't get interested in people. And basically, he never let it go. So him and his friend Andy and his friend Josh decided to just, like, stalk my Facebook. And, you know, I don't like to shave my legs. I just think it's stupid for girls just to shave their legs. That's like a sexist thing. Like, why do guys get to keep their legs all hairy and stuff, and girls have to shave their? That's just stupid. Like, if I don't want to shave my legs, I'm not gonna shave my legs. Screw that. So, you know, if I do, I'll share it with people. You know, I ain't afraid to like share, like, hey, here's me growing my gorilla legs. Come look at these. You know, whatever. But like, it was on my Snapchat and it was on my Facebook. So the only way they could ever find that picture was from my Facebook now, because of course it's not on my Snapchat anymore. But they ended up stalking me, trying to figure out where I lived, and then like they started messaging me like, oh, Josh likes you and stuff like that. Y'all can be more than friends, or you can all be friends with benefits. And I was just like, well, no. You know, I'm not a hoe. I'm not gonna go hoe around. Like, it's just, girls, have morals for yourself, okay? That's just, guys are just so stupid. And it just really makes me mad that, you know, like, all the good guys who were there, like, that used to be good, or actually turned bad because they turned bad because of the bad girls. So it's a little cycle kind of thing going on. And while this all was happening, I was like, well, you know what? You want to start a war? Let's start a war. So I ended up making a picture of the main person, Andy, because I know he has all the connections and try to do all this stuff, because I don't know who this Dawson kid is. I've never seen him before in my life. I honestly thought he was fake. And they were like, well, you know, Josh likes you a lot, and I'm well known and stuff like that. And I was like, well, okay, well, Dawson, where are you at though? So basically, I tried to get Andy back, and I'm pretty sure it worked, because he tried to play it all cool, like, oh, it doesn't bother me, whatever, I don't care, I think it's funny. And I'm just like, well, we'll see about that, you know, whatever. So basically made this picture of Hitler, his face cropped on Hitler, and you know, I just think it's like, you know, kind of bullying, but at the same time it's kind of getting a taste of their own medicine because of what they did to everyone else. Like, if you, I mean, I know nobody's gonna know what they've done, but I know a lot of people out there have had something like this happen to them, to where they're gonna have someone sit there and harass them, and I just don't think that's okay. So, you know, if you're gonna get someone back with their own medicine, I say go for it. Because why in their right mind is it okay for them to go harass you? And you know, in our society today, if I were to go tell a teacher, I mean, there's some teachers out there that, like, yeah, they'll care, you know, you just gotta find the right ones. But, I mean, they're gonna go try and tell someone, and then the person that they're telling isn't gonna listen. It's always gonna happen in the world where you tell someone and they're not gonna listen. So that's when you gotta take matters in your own hands. And if it were up to me, I would beat the crap out of this kid. But I don't want to get kicked out of a lot of things. So, because I'm a good noodle, I'm a good person. Like, physically, yes, I am a good person. But I'm in a lot of things that just, I don't want to ruin my future right now. But find that kid on the street somewhere, he's gonna get his ass whipped. So basically, it's just, you know, I just think, do not be afraid of who you are. And if you don't think that, like if you're like me, where you've dealt with bullying your whole entire life, and like even from your parents, like if you dealt with it from home, from school, from everywhere, and nobody's done nothing about it, no matter how many times you spoke up for yourself, you do your own thing. You go, if you need to, you go and punch them in the face. And then when they finally want to say, oh, why? Oh, why'd you do it? That's when you say, you know what? This kid has been picking on me since day one, and you guys have done nothing about it. You know, you have every right to say that. Like, I feel like all the kids who get bullied need to speak up. And when they don't speak up, when they're not able to speak up because nobody is giving them a chance to, that's why we have people who shoot at the schools and everything. Because of all those bullies that they just let get away with it. And sometimes teachers actually see it and think it's, oh, they're just friends. Oh, like, no. Like, don't let bullying, just don't. Just don't. Like, there's just no sense in it. And it's just, nobody, like, understands, I guess, like, how much bullying is just awful. And you know, one thing you say to somebody can just ruin their whole life completely. Like, my whole life I've always been called fat. I find that, like, it took me like 12 years, because when I was 5, that's when I started going to school and everybody just started bullying me, you know. But since 12 years later, it took me 12 years to realize, you know what, I don't care anymore. This is who I am, you know. Look on the inside, not the outside. Because you know what, I'm big, okay, fine, but I can do a whole lot more things the way you can. And that's what a lot of people, like, they still try to tear you down. And the thing is, half of the people that tried to do it, I didn't even freaking know them. And it's just like, nobody realizes, once you say something, and you just constantly you don't know what's going on in that person's life. You don't know how they feel. Like, whether you're getting bullied doesn't mean you get the right to bully someone else. You just, kindness. Like, you go and you be nice to them. Like, if I was ever having, like, I know someone who's always having a bad day, and I'll be like, yo, you know what? I'm not going to pick on you. Because, you know, I don't even, like, I'm not going to go pick on you because, like, I have no right to judge anybody. Like, I have my own flaws. Like, why should I go judge that kid over there just because he's over here wearing, like, some hobo socks? Like, you don't know his life. He could be, like, struggling for all you know, and nobody understands that. Like, our world today is just, it's 2017. We just need to grow up. Like, that person wants to go be gay, let them go be gay, you know? It's not like they're going over here spreading their weirdness all over you. I mean, they've done nothing. They're still the person that they are. And, like, we end up losing who we are because we end up just judging each other. We end up hating each other for no reason. And what we just need to learn today is just, you know, just spread joy and peace no matter what. And, like, maybe, you know, we'll have world peace. I mean, I know a lot of things in this government, and just don't get me started about politics. Like, like, everything's just messed up with that. So basically, just, you know, no matter what, just be kind. I mean, I know, like, to a point, though. Like, if someone's gonna constantly just try and tear you up for no reason, then I say you do something about it. But, you know, just be kind. Just be kind no matter what, and, you know, everything will fall into place. I mean, they'll get what they deserve once they go in the world and realize, oh, why is this happening to me? Well, maybe you shouldn't go pick on little Billy over there for having a loose tooth. So that's what we need to change society today. So I guess that's all for today. I really don't know what else to do. So bye. Also, I kind of want to apologize for like looking like trash today. Like, I didn't put makeup on, like, clearly, so I look like a guy. Like, honestly, you want to see a guy, it's just like, hey, how's it going there, lady? Like, nah. But yeah, so basically, you know, I'm sorry for looking like trash, because I am trash. Anyway, bye again.